And we start with a live look at Texas lawmakers debating on the floor of the House right now with just 3 hours left in the legislative session. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Rush. They talked a good game, but some of the key issues that lawmakers pinpointed as priorities, like property tax relief and teacher pay raises, appear to be dead. Our Capitol correspondent Ryan Chandler joins us live from the Capitol, where lawmakers did come through on one key piece of legislation designed to make schools safer. Ryan?
Mike, that's right. House Bill 3 is the legislature's main policy response to the shooting at Robb Elementary, authored by the Lubbock Republican who led the investigation into that shooting. It passed on a bipartisan basis with 93 votes today, but not without some concerns from Democrats that this could leave a lot of requirements to school districts and leave them to foot the bill.
It's time to act. We need to prevent the next Uvalde or any shooting.
Lawmakers moving to shore up school safety in the final hours of the legislative session. House Bill 3 first enhances enforcement of security policies and procedures, giving the state more oversight after the failures in Uvalde.
It is really important to have oversight and accountability, and obviously at the core of House Bill 3 is to make sure we have somebody looking over there to make sure it's done.
The bill also requires districts place an armed police officer on every campus, but only if they can afford it.
While the aim is understandable, we must ask at what cost.
Some Democrats worried the bill's $330 million price tag won't go far enough to fund the requirements.
While the bill includes several laudable measures for facility upgrades and mental health initiatives, it does so at a financial cost which could cripple our public schools.
Lawmakers requiring guns in schools, but hoping to never use them. House Bill 3 also requires school staff who interact with students to receive mental health training to spot threats before they act.
I think we should have armed staff, and there should be armed somebody on a campus. But I'm more concerned about spotting the child in trouble than having to do something about a child that's in trouble.
There being 93 ayes and 49 nays, the conference committee report is adopted.
Governor Abbott is expected to sign the bill into law. And Mike, regarding some of the other priorities here at the Texas Capitol, we're hearing that there may be some late-breaking news regarding your property taxes. This is an issue that has divided Republicans between the House and the Senate all session, trying to figure out the best way to lower property taxes the most. We're hearing that that may be coming to a conclusion tonight in literally the final hours of the session. There are some talks that lawmakers may be entering an agreement to increase the homestead exemption to $100,000. We'll see what they come up with tonight. If they do not reach an agreement on ways to lower property taxes, we do expect that to trigger a special session almost immediately. So while there really are only 3 more hours to go until the midnight deadline, Mike, I'm going to be getting comfortable here because it doesn't seem like lawmakers are going to rush out the door.
Never a lack of drama at the Capitol. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it.